Hey, what's up? I'm Lauren. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today, what we're going to be doing is use it or lose it. Yes, this is use it or lose it number 6. I should have far more of these episodes up, and I do not. But let me tell you a little bit about what we do in this segment. In Use It or Lose It, it's kind of my take on a Shop My Stash. So basically, I pull a bunch of products that I don't know how I feel about these. So I need to do some testing. And it's kind of like a mix between Shop My Stash and my Project Pan. Because with my Project Pans, I really use those videos to test out products thoroughly to see if I want to keep them in my collection or not. But in my Use It or Lose It, I decide at the end of this video what I want to keep and what is not going back into my collection. So we've got about 9 products here on the chopping block. And what I like about these videos is you never really know the outcome. Like sometimes I keep nothing. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had a Use It or Lose It where I've gotten rid of everything, but I have had ones where it's 50-50. I keep half the products, I declutter half the products. So you never really know. There has been one episode where I ended up keeping everything, I think. So, but let's try this out. Let's try out the products that I have in front of me. They're in this little tiny container that I picked up from Target that I love so much. And yeah, let's just start putting these on my face because the first one is a bit of a doozy, okay? So I have really been on my single liquid eyeshadow horse for quite a while. I'm riding that horse until it dies. It's just so easy, especially currently when work is really crazy and busy. And I just want something that I can put on my eye that I know is gonna stay there and not chip off, you know? And I have so many I love. I don't know if I'm gonna love this one. Okay, so this is from Ilia. This is their liquid powder matte eye tint. I thought it was gonna be more green. It's kind of like, I believe the color, I mean, it's Juniper is the color. I thought it was gonna be more green. It looks like baby vomit. It's straight up baby vomit. And I know because I've been vomited on by a baby. So we're gonna put this on my eyes and we're gonna see if it's got any sort of redeeming qualities. Maybe it's not as bad, but I think I ordered it online and I was like, it's not gonna be that bad. And then I've been too scared to try it. And also with my eyelids, oh my God, it just kind of gets worse. It's like more of a brown. With my eyelids are very greasy. So not all single liquid shadows work for me. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, that actually looks exactly how it looks in the tube. But let's go ahead and spread it out on my eyes. I mean, it's like a green, yellow, brown, less green than I would have hoped for. It still kind of looks like baby puke. It went on really nice though. I actually do have this same product in a couple different colors. So those might just be the better colors for me. It comes in a light purple and I really do like the light purple one. But this one, the color is not my color, I'm thinking. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it. Is it? Is it not as bad? Oof. Oof. Okay, maybe it'll look better after putting on some eyeliner and some mascara, which we do have a mascara in here that is on the chopping block as well. So that was the Ilia, let's see, liquid powder matte eye tint in Juniper. I'm gonna let this dry for a second and I'm gonna put on some liquid eyeliner. This isn't on the chopping block. This is from Tarte. This is their Tartiest double take eyeliner. It's fantastic. No one really talks about eyeliners that stay on your eye. We need to talk about that more because they don't all stay on your eye. This one actually does a great job. Tarte's eyeliners, they're great, fantastic. really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this on, then we'll move on to the mascara. And then we'll move on to the rest of the face. Every once in a while, I will try on a product that I'm just completely conflicted on. And that is kind of how I'm feeling about the eyeshadow right now. But we are gonna move on. We're gonna finalize my thoughts at the end of this video because we need some mascara. So we are moving on. This is the Supernatural mascara from Melt Cosmetics. First of all, I just have to say their component is really heavy. It is a decently weighted product. And I feel like when I tried this mascara, this is the wand, I liked it. And I don't know if I just haven't reached for it since or like what, I don't remember. So let's see. I've been trying to use up a couple other mascaras right now. So I have kind of neglected this one. But yeah, I remember when I first tried it on, I liked it. First layer is good, nothing clumpy. Okay, let's do the other eye. Okay, so far so good. And I always go in with 2 layers of my mascara because I've got wispy little eyelashes and I need all the help I can get. I actually like that. I like that. Okay, I'm glad. Let's move on to the rest of the face because I'm looking very pink today. And we actually have a couple products from Danessa Myricks. I decided to use these together because I thought that would give them a fighting chance. You know, give them the upper leg. So I've got a kind of deluxe sample of the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the color Universal. So even though it's like technically a sample, and like I shouldn't worry about panning it, I always worry about panning things, okay? I always want to finish products. Samples, large samples, medium-sized samples, small samples. I want to try to finish as much as possible, especially since finishing a full-size product takes so long. Now, this is a balm. I'm gonna use my nail and just do that. No, I've used this a couple times and it's just one of those products. I don't know how I really feel about it. So I'm gonna spread that on. I don't know if it's my hands. Ooh. I think it's just my hands are kind of dry today because they kind of feel like sandpaper. Or it's the product. Okay, so that was one of the products on the chopping block because I really like primers that kind of melt into your skin, but also gives you a good canvas to paint your, the rest of your makeup on. And balms sometimes I just feel like sit very much on top of the skin. They don't really blend in and like it can make it look a little bit artificial. It like makes you look like you're wearing makeup, which is not a bad thing. Clearly no one is gonna think my natural, color of my eyelids is baby puke. But, specifically with my foundation, I like it to look a little more natural. So we are going in now with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. And I have mine in the color 2. So these should work well together, I am thinking. But, I should probably shake it, maybe? I've definitely used the skin tint. I think I like it. But again, I don't remember. I'm kind of in the midst of my spring declutter. And we've already done foundations and we've done primers and we've done single eyeshadows, but now it's really time to test what I have left because the whole point of my spring declutter is to prepare for my winter declutter. Because in winter, I'll really want to go ham and get rid of a lot more stuff. But for spring, it's really about kind of identifying what I have in my collection and kind of seeing like what I need to keep testing and what can go. Is this like a little bit too light for me? This might be a little too light for me. But I feel like it's going on really nice. It definitely, oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, I've got a cold brew right here because I'm filming this during lunch, as I think I already mentioned, and my brain is flagging a little today. Oh, so yeah, so this is definitely a serum foundation. It gives you that like really nice glow and luminosity. Ooh. That's quite nice. It makes my skin look really healthy. And that went on really nicely on top of the balm, which is good. Maybe I gave it too much of a fighting chance. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but I like that. I like that. I don't love how this foundation smells. Maybe, okay, I don't know what it is. I think it is the Serum foundation. I think it does have a little bit of a kind of herbally smell to it. I don't know. Tell me if you've noticed that, if you've used this product too. I'm curious. Okay, so we've got the foundation on. Oh, we're dropping things always. The next product that is definitely on the chopping block, either because the color is off or potentially because it sucks, is the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer. I have mine in the color 160, and I just think it might not be the right color. And also, I have used this. I know I've used it, and I just don't know. I don't know. Okay, this is where I typically use my concealer. Okay, and now I have my sponge, so I'm gonna just pat it in. Is it too pink? I tend to like more kind of like neutral or cooler tone concealers. This one's a little bit pink. I'm also gonna go ahead and just work the foundation into my skin at the same time. I really like using a foundation brush when I first put on my foundation and then going over it with a sponge. I feel like it just helps everything really just settle into the skin. Okay, so I think I know what I don't like about this particular concealer. It's an awakening, kind of brightening concealer. Not so much a concealer, if that makes sense. Like, it's not really, I don't feel like it's doing a whole lot to cover up my under eyes. Like, part of my issue with my under eyes is they're a little bit more hollow. So it's not that they have a dark color, but it's just that they're a little more sunken. And that has definitely gotten worse with age. Fun. But I need something that kind of helps them to even out on my skin, to make it a little bit less hollow looking. And typically, like, brightening concealers can work to do that. But I don't know. I don't think it's a bad concealer. I just don't know if it's doing enough for what I want it to do. But okay, we're not done. We're not done. This is not final thoughts yet, Lauren. Okay, next. This is an older product, okay? It has been in my collection for quite a while, but this is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their Toasted Swirl Bronze Shimmer Powder. I have mine in Chocolate Swiller, and it looks like this. It's very warm looking. Now, I love bronzer, blush with shimmer. Anything with additional shimmer, I typically love. I don't know. I don't know. This looks like it's really quite warm leaning, and I don't know if that's gonna work for me. But I've got bronzer brush. We're gonna say it's a cool looking product, but I just don't know if the color is what I want. It doesn't look, it looks pretty warm. It almost looks kind of red. Are you getting that? I feel like it looks a little bit red, which would mean it's very warm. At least it's not yellow. I would rather it lean red than yellow. So I'm definitely loving my cream bronzers, but you know, this one actually went on really nice. And I think if anything, it's just the color that I don't love for this one. It's just much warmer than what I typically go for. I don't know. Again, we're not making any final decisions right now. I'm trying to talk out my thought process because I need to hear myself say it out loud. But this one will be fun. This one will be fun. We have a lot of Danessa Myricks in today's video. This is the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Glaze Longwear Gloss Eye Lip Cheek. I have mine in the color Cupcake. So super cute. And this, I'm gonna use it as a blush. I think it's a perfect blush color. I say that, I don't know. So I'm gonna just maybe squeeze a little bit out. Oh, okay. It is, oh my God. It is very thick. It is very pigmented. Very pigmented. Oh, It is a great pink though. Okay, I definitely went in a little heavier than I typically like to do my blush, but we're really seeing the full effect, and it calls itself a gloss, and it literally kind of feels like I'm spreading a super goopy thick lip gloss all over my face. So I think the real question is actually going to be what the dry down is like with this. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Too much. Okay, I'm gonna try to go over it a little bit with my sponge, because I have now entered officially clown territory between the very intense. Okay. Wow. We're gonna go for it. It's fine. I am almost done with meetings. Not quite. I have one more. So I'm just gonna look like I'm glowing. It's gonna be great. Okay, next up, we have a highlighter. Okay, we have a highlighter from Rare Beauty. This is in the color Enchant. This is their liquid luminizer. And like, I have no recollection as to if I like this highlighter. Like, for some reason, it has made no impact on me like the rest of the Rare Beauty line has. With Rare Beauty, there are things that I just love, love, love. And there are things that I have found that just do not work for me, which is totally okay. Not everything is going to work for everyone, but the products that I have from them that I love, I really love. Well, I think this is good. Why don't I use this? Right? That's really nice. I saw somebody reviewing it kind of recently actually, and they were like, oh, it blends out into nothing, but I don't know if it's because it's on the Danessa Myricks that is a little bit more sticky still. I can feel it, and it's just sticking really well, but I don't find that it's blending into oblivion at all. I feel like it's a more subtle luminescence, you know? It's not as in your face as their baked highlighters, which, you know, that is an amazing product, I will say. But this is something that I really like because it doesn't have any like chunky shimmers. It's pretty subtle. It looks good. Oh my gosh, we're on our last product. We're on our last product already. Okay. So I have a lip thing to try out. This is from M Cosmetics. This is their soft spoken lip cushion, I want to say it's called, in Wednesday, or it's called soft spoken. It's from M Cosmetics and it looks like this. So it's either called soft spoken or it's called Wednesday. It's one of those. But I've tried this one before, and I think there was an issue with the dry down. I think I didn't love how it felt on the lips after it dried down, but we are going to see. Okay, love the color. I am so into anything kind of dark and moodier right now. Kind of obsessed with that color. I'm gonna let it dry down for a little bit because I really do think that was the problem. I'm also seeing another issue here that we will talk about later in the video, but we're gonna let it dry down. And I think what I wanna do is I wanna go through the products that we used today. We're gonna decide, are we gonna keep using it or are we gonna lose it? We need to decide. I mean, this is the final look. So, okay. We have to start obviously with the Ilia liquid, what is it? The Ilia liquid powder matte eye tint in the color Juniper. It's not as bad as I thought, but I just don't see myself reaching for this color, but it's not bad. I will say it blended out a little patchy. So on this eye in particular, there is a little bit of patchiness there. Not so much on this eye. So maybe I just didn't go in with the brush soon enough. It dried down too fast. I don't hate it, but I'm trying to think if I would actually use it and how I would use it. I feel like it makes my eyes pop. Is it just me? Maybe. I'm gonna keep it. I know, I actually changed my mind like 3 different times while I was thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna keep it. I actually really like how it looks on my eyes. I think it looks good. It is still, I would say, a baby puke color, but it's a baby puke color that I like, you know? Like, I thought it would maybe be too yellow and it would just make my skin look super wonky, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, we're keeping it. We're keeping the first one. Okay, next product that was on the chopping block was a Supernatural mascara from Melt Cosmetics. I like this one too, okay? I think it did a great job deepening, lengthening, and separating my lashes. No clumpiness. I went in twice with 2 coats. I mean, we are gonna have to see throughout the day if there's any sort of fallout that comes off from it, but I actually really like it. It's not quite as intense as my Chanel. My Chanel is amazing, but I'm surprised. I like this one too. The Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm. Maybe this is the one that smells. Yeah, okay, I think it's this that smells. Oh, God, it smells a little medicinal, a little herby, little odd. But I think it did a really good job, especially when using it with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum. So I think I'm probably going to end up continuing to use both of these together. I really liked the foundation. Now, I didn't remember how I felt about it. I thought I liked it, but I really do like how it makes my skin look. It looks just like dewy. It doesn't look heavy. It looks really good. So I really do like this foundation, well, tint. And I just think that this worked really well with it, the balm. So I'm going to continue to use these together and I'm going to keep them both. The Fenty Beauty Chocolate Swiller Toasted Swirl Bronzer. Quite a name and a beautiful product, but it's too warm for me. It's interesting because I just feel like it leans a little almost reddish, and I just really like a bronzer that's more either cool or neutral leaning. I can do some warm bronzers, but this one I just think is too warm for me, and it's huge. So I would rather pass this on to someone who can get more love out of it and who just loves it a little bit more than I do. Though if she came out with this in like a cooler tone color, I would be all over it. Okay, we've got blush, so another Danessa Myricks. The Colorfix Glaze Longwear Gloss in the color Cupcake. This is a highly pigmented product. I did not realize that and I just went in, but wow, is it pretty. It's such a pretty color. It blended out really well, like really easily. It does, let's see. We've got a little bit of tackiness, okay? So it doesn't dry down 100%. I mean, they do say that you can wear it on your lips as well, but I don't know if I would do that, except maybe now I would after trying it. No, I don't know if I would like this texture on my lips, but I'd like it, and it's dried down enough where that I can see my hair not getting caught in it, which is important to me. I don't want my hair getting caught in it. But yeah, I like that one as well. The Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter in the color Enchant. I liked it too. I really liked that it is a very fine shimmer, so there's no big chunks in there, and I like it. I like the luminosity it gives me. Oh, well, this isn't a good sign. I forgot to talk about the concealer. So the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. I don't think it does anything. I didn't see a noticeable difference. The bags under my eyes are pretty, you can kind of see they're hollow still. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. There's so many great products from Makeup by Mario. This, I don't think, is one of them, so I'm gonna get rid of the concealer. Last, but certainly not least, Cosmetics. I've got their, I don't know what this is called. What is the name of this product? It's gonna bug me. I'll put it up on the screen, but I think it's like some sort of lip cushion, lip stain, something like that, in either the color Soft Spoken or Wednesday. One of those has to be the color. One of those is hopefully the name. I don't know. The color is beautiful, okay? The color is absolutely stunning. Now, I have regular lips. There's no filler or plumper or anything, so they are pretty heavily lined, and this is a product that falls into those lines, very much so. And I think that's actually the reason why I didn't like it, because I just thought it kind of aged my lips a little bit. and I don't love that, but I don't think it's overly drying now that it's been sitting on my lips for a little while. I actually kind of like how it feels. It feels on the drier side, but not like Sahara Desert. Like there's a little bit of slippiness to it. So it's I can tell just by doing that it's definitely not transfer proof. So I wonder if they're saying it's transfer proof because I can tell that it's not. But I like the color a lot, and I do like how it feels on my lips. I don't love exactly how it looks in the lines on my lips, but also, I mean, like I'm in my mid-30s, so I have lines on my face everywhere, and it's, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's enough to make me get rid of the product, you know? The color is so stunning, and it feels really nice. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep it. I honestly thought that I would probably end up losing this one, not using it, but I like it. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna keep it. So all in all, we are keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the products that we tried today, and we are only getting rid of 2. So interesting stats from today's video, because I did not see it skewing this way. I really did think that we were going to get rid of quite a few of these products, but the concealer was just kind of a dud, didn't do much, and the Fenty Beauty bronzer is just not the color that I love, so I know I wouldn't reach for it, so I might as well pass it on to somebody who will love it. That was pretty interesting. That was not what I thought was going to happen, which is why I need to do more of these videos, because you never know what's going to happen. So hopefully you loved watching this video as much as mine. I really am making an effort to use more of what I already own versus going out and buying more. As I say that, I literally am going to be filming a new makeup try-on soon, so yeah, but I tend to like collect new makeup over time. So sometimes by the time I film those videos, the makeup's not even new anymore. Not the point. We're not on that video. But hopefully you love this video. Let me know down below if you did, and let me know how you feel about any of these products if you do own them, because I'm curious to hear your opinion, especially on like the Danessa Myricks products. How do you feel about those? And how do you feel about the Rare Beauty highlighter? Because again, I've heard quite a few people say that when they use it, it kind of just got obliterated into nothing. Like you couldn't see it on your face. And I really like what I'm seeing with that one. So let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!